Have you ever looked back at a past relationship and wondered, was that truly love? It may have felt intense, emotional, even addictive, but here's the hard truth. Not everything that feels profound is genuine love. Sometimes it's mere attachment, fantasy, or even fear masquerading as affection. In today's video, I'm revealing 5 illuminating signs that you were never really in love. This isn't about casting judgment, it's about gaining clarity. Recognizing the distinction can spare you from repeating the same emotional patterns in the future. 1. You fell for the idea of them. You weren't really in love with them, you were in love with who you wished they could be. You crafted an ideal narrative. They'll change, they just misunderstood, they could be incredible. But the reality, with all their flaws, inconsistencies, and emotional unavailability, is where true connection lives. You clung to potential rather than reality. That's not love, that's projection. True love means accepting the real person, not just the polished fantasy you've created in your mind. 2. You were more afraid of being alone. Sometimes we confuse comfort with love. You didn't truly want them, you simply feared being alone. You stayed because it felt safer or familiar. Or maybe you thought, I'd never find someone else. That's not love, that's fear. If you remained in a relationship just to escape loneliness, rejection, or the daunting task of starting over, you were clinging to the relationship for survival, not for emotional intimacy. Real love is liberating, never forced. 3. You never truly knew them. If you reflect on your relationship, did you ever really get to know the authentic them? I'm not talking about trivial details like their favorite color or Netflix series. I mean the deeper aspects, their insecurities, fears, values, and how they cope with pain. Many people find themselves in situationships or casual flings that feel like love, yet lack genuine emotional intimacy. If you never engaged in vulnerable, honest conversations and consistently hid parts of yourself, chances are you were more in lust than in love. Love is about knowing, not merely guessing. 4. It primarily revolved around your feelings. This sign is subtle yet powerful. You weren't truly in love with them, you were in love with how they made you feel. They provided you with attention, validation, and purpose, and it felt incredible. However, love isn't solely about how someone fits into your narrative, it's about mutual care and shared emotional investment. If your focus was primarily on your needs being fulfilled without genuine interest in theirs, then it wasn't love, it was emotional dependency. 5. You moved on too quickly. Here's a telling indicator. You moved on swiftly. No heartbreak, no personal growth, no reflection, just a quick rebound or a casual shrug. Now, it's important to acknowledge that everyone processes grief differently, but real love leaves an imprint. It transforms you, it imparts lesson. Healing usually takes time. If you were back in the dating game within days or felt no emotional weight, perhaps you weren't in love. You were simply passing the time with someone. And that's not a flaw, it merely indicates that your connection maybe was not as profound as you believed. It's perfectly okay if it wasn't love. This doesn't invalidate your experience. Instead, it enhances your awareness. The more honest you are with yourself, the better prepared you'll be for authentic love when it does arrive. And if you realize that a past experience was not love, tell me in the comments what helped you realize that it wasn't love after all.